YouTube fans, this is The Skulker here to review Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. Now, you're probably saying, where's Kingdom Hearts 1 review? It's in my other channel. You can't find it. The link will be in the description box. So, anyways, let's get started. By the way, spoilers. So if you haven't played this game, then I recommend you play it, then come back. So anyways, this takes place after Kingdom Hearts 1. And Saga, Dottie, and Goofy are trying to find Riku and King Mickey. And then when they walk in and everything, Sora wakes up. Sora wakes up for some reason. Then there's this guy in a black coat. Who the hell is that? And his name is Marluxia. You find out in more of the game. But then they go to the castle. And they wonder, what's this place? You think King Mickey's there or Riku's here probably. And all of a sudden Marluxia comes and tells them that once you step into this castle, basically you lost all your memories. And the more you keep going up, the more you lose your memories. And on their way, they lose their memories of Kairi and their friends from the first one, except for Riku and Mickey. But they do lose memory of, Aladdin, Simba, well, probably not Simba because he wasn't in part 1. Well, he was as a summon, but they forgot about Aladdin, they forgot Jack Skellington, Beasts and everything like that. So they forget about it. And eventually there's this team called the Organization. And Marluxia wants to collect Sora's memories so Sora could be a puppet and he can use them as a spawn for what the Organization has planned for him, basically. And obviously that doesn't work out, and Marluxia is basically like a traitor of the Organization, and shit happens, sadness happens, and it's just overall one of the best games in the series, in my mind. And it's just really fun to play. The card system, I didn't mind it too much on the PS2, but on the Game Boy, fuck that system. Fuck it! I don't know why they could have gone the digital RPG route, but whatever. I mean, it fits with the game then, why not? And it's just so perfectly executed in the game, and it deserves to be mentioned because it's just one of the best things that could happen in the game. And it's cool because the way the cards work is kind of like a deck of cards. So if you know how to play a deck of cards, you basically know how to play Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. But the zeros are basically like A's, and then, the highest number will basically have your chances of defeating the guy. But the zero always helps because you can counter attack with the zero, and also zero is basically like the A. You can also, it's like with the A card, it's just crazy, and it's perfect. So always keep a zero in your deck. I always do. Sometimes I keep like 2 or 3, not that much, and usually the rest are 9s or 8s or 7s, never go farther than that. And it's a really fun game. I like the characters. Marluxia is a great adding to the character. Originally, Marluxia was supposed to be a female, literally a female villain, and then they changed it to a male for some reason. I think Marluxia as a woman villain would have been freaking awesome. As a female villain, I think that would have been really amazing. But they changed it to a guy. But if anyone is like, oh, now I can tell why it looks like a chick. Yeah, the hair and the flowers and everything like that. It was going to be a chick. Then they changed it to a guy. So it had a vagina, and then they put a fucking dick in it. So there you go. And then we get Riku's story. Obviously, after I'll talk about Riku's story, Sora finds he tries to remember this girl Naminé, and he thinks that he knows her from the islands, which is not true because she added memories and took some memories out. Because Marluxia was controlling her. She was basically like a little bird inside a cage, basically. It's basically like Saving the Princess again, kind of like in Kingdom Hearts 1, but different. It's in a castle this time. How cliche is that? But but it's a different art style. It's like Final Fantasy with King. It's like Final Fantasy and Disney squished together, but Square's own unique taste at, you know, finding the princess, basically, type deal. Finding your girlfriend or something. And, Naminé is a witch that obviously controls people's memories and around. A witch that can control someone's memories and those around him. And that's fucking cool. That is fucking awesome. And Naminé, let's just say, in Kingdom Hearts 2, she looks fucking hot next to Kairi. It's just awesome. Obviously, a lot of people if you want to know how she became to be, alright, let's go back in Kingdom Hearts 1. In Kingdom Hearts 1, Sora had Kairi's heart inside of him. And when he stabbed himself, he stabbed him and Kairi, creating Naminé and Roxas. But I won't talk about Roxas until, you know, a later review. And so Naminé basically became Kairi. Naminé is Kairi's nobody. And that's why Sora thinks that she was part of the islands. That's why he forgot about Kairi, so he basically matched it with Naminé. But he did in one part remember that, yeah, there was me, then Kairi, and then another chick that was in the islands before. Before Kairi came, but he still remember about Kairi a little bit, but then when he keeps going up, he eventually forgets Kairi. And so does Donald and Goofy. They forget about everything except for Riku and King Mickey, because that's their mission. I don't know why they don't forget about that either, but whatever. But also Jiminy Cricket forgets also. He looks at his book and all the notes that he has from Kingdom Hearts 1 are all gone. So he's like, everything that I worked for is now gone. And it's true, everything you worked for is gone. I'll be so pissed. I'll be so mad. I'll be like, fuck this game, fuck it. You know what, I'm out of here. Fuck you, I'm out. And it's true. I would have done the same thing. I'd be like, alright, you know what, forget it. Let's go back on, let's redo the whole, we do the whole Kingdom Hearts saga. I don't care. So, Donald Goofy, come on. We're redoing the whole shit because I can't remember shit and all the notes are gone. We have to redo it. Come on, let's go. I would actually done that. But that's just me. But the door locked, so. And Sora falls asleep because he has a choice if he would keep his memories of Naminé or keep his old memories. And he just decides to keep his old memories. So Naminé puts Sora to sleep in a big giant space thing tube. Well, it's not a tube, but it's basically something that you sleep in. And they put Donald and Goofy in these tubes also. You find out in Kingdom Hearts 2, they're sleeping inside a tube, and Sora's in this big giant flower of a cocoon. It looks beautiful though. I like that. It looks really peaceful to sleep in. Like really, it does. And you can also tell Sora's a little bit older, except for if you play the PS2 version, like his pants are like up to his knees a little bit. In Kingdom Hearts 2, his pants are like up to his thighs, so you can tell he's growing up, and that's what I like. You could tell how the character is developing, because in Kingdom Hearts 1, his pants were like up to almost down to his legs or something, kind of like mine's. But it's a really good game. Then Sora falls asleep, and obviously Riku wakes up. He wakes up out of nowhere. And the difference between Riku, he remembers everything that happened in Kingdom Hearts 1. And instead of him going up, he's going down. So Sola's going up, Riku's going down, but they're going to the same place. Wait, what? That's fucking confusing. It's like, I'm up here, Riku's up here. How is that possible? How is that possible? It's like Sola's going up and Riku's going down, but they meet in the same place. So what? Riku goes all the way down there, and all of a sudden he comes back here. I don't know how to comprehend that. But what I forgot to ask, there was another Riku, dummy Riku, that was fighting Sora. Sora thought it was the real Riku, this and that, but it wasn't. And the real Riku was fighting the puppet Riku, and I kind of feel sorry for the puppet Riku. He wants to be real, and he just wants to be real. The only way he could be real if he destroys the real Riku destroys him and everything like that. But then before all of that, obviously Riku wakes up and he hears a voice, and Mickey, helps him out along the way right now, King Mickey. And the guy that plays Mickey's voice when he died a while back, but you could tell he sounded a little bit sick in the Kingdom Hearts 2 version, because you can, because if you hear Mickey's voice from Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, he doesn't sound like what he sounds like in Chain of Memories. He sounds kind of, every time I hear Mickey in this game, it's like, please don't give me what you have. But I know that's fucked up, but I mean, the guy that played Mickey Mouse, his voice, he's dead, and rest in peace. He's one of the greatest Mickey Mouse voice characters I ever heard in my life. He was perfect to a T. Now the guy that plays Mickey Mouse now sounds like Mickey Mouse is going through puberty again. I don't know, maybe he's going over, who knows. But I like the new Mickey Mouse voice, it's cool. It reminds me of Walt Disney's Mickey Mouse voice. So, anyways, I like Riku's, basically story. And it's cool that you could play as two characters, Riku or Sora, and you get to play as Riku, the one that you had to defeat in the second one. Basically, you're playing as the villain. Basically. But not really. Riku still has the darkness inside of him, so he can still use it, but Ansem is still controlling him. Well, he's basically, Ansem is still controlling him. No matter what Riku would do to get rid of Ansem, Riku would still be part of Ansem, no matter what. And that's cool, because they do hint that in not Chain of Memories, in 358/2 Days. I like in 358 they all bring the characters back. It's just fucking awesome. It's like, fuck yeah! In Chain of Memories, obviously Riku, he finds Sora, and obviously Riku has to defeat some of the organization that he does, and he finds Sora in Destiny Islands, which is not Sora, it's one of the organization guys just becomes Sora, but, it's just badass. That's just part, if you haven't played the game, you just have to play it. It's just badass. It's really fun and really cool. And also, and obviously at the end of the game, it's Ansem that's really controlling this and that. It's not, well, obviously, when you compress through the game, there's like a big giant earthquake happening. And then Riku's like, what the hell was that? Something really powerful died. And then when that happens, that's when Sora destroyed Marluxia. And basically Marluxia has been executed, this and that. Obviously Riku meets Axel. Who doesn't love Axel? Axel is a great character. I love that guy. Ever since when I played Chain of Memories, I was just like, I have a feeling that guy, we're going to like this guy for a very long time. And when you do play the story, you know that he's trying to do a good thing. Because the reason he's trying to make Sora go to sleep is because he wants to see his friend. And now a lot of people might say, see his friend, you mean Roxas? How could he remember Roxas if Roxas didn't happen yet? The thing is that once Chain of Memories was happening, that's when 358 was happening at the same time as Chain of Memories. And it's crazy, it's just mind-boggling. So then obviously something happens to Roxas, and then that's when Axel joins the Axel is still part of what he was doing in the Castle Oblivion. Because if you play Chain of 358/2 Days, they mention it. And it's half of it, and then half of it is part of leading up to Kingdom Hearts 2, which is fucking awesome. And I just love it. So Riku's story all the way to he fights Ansem. He finally destroys Ansem, and then Ansem was like, someday I will return. I remember that. I fucking remember that. I'm like, he's going to return. He says it. He said he was going to return. And everyone that I told that was a Kingdom Hearts fan said, he's not going to return. They're done with Ansem and everything like that. I'm like, did you play Chain of Memories? I mean, he literally said, someday I will return. And then he disappears. It's like he's coming back. And then when I saw the trailer for 358, Dream Drop Distance, I was like, I knew it! See? You see? He came back! And then people were like, I told you he would come back. I'm like, hate when people do that. Once I have something right, automatically like, oh no, I was right. See, I told you he was coming. I'm like, fuck you, I got it right, you fucking asshole. I really hate when people do that. I really hate it. It pisses me off to the T. But anyways, Riku finds Sora. He talks to Naminé. Riku basically says, "What did you do to Sora?" And Naminé saying that he wants to bring back his memories back. He had a choice to basically lose his memories, or keep his memories from Kingdom Hearts 1. And he decided to keep his memories from Kingdom Hearts 1, and that's why he's asleep. And not Kairi, I keep saying Kairi. Well, it is Kairi's nobody. Naminé told Riku that you have a choice too. You can go to sleep, or you can go to sleep or do something. I didn't think about it, because, I didn't think about it. I can't remember. Because all I do remember is that Naminé says, hey, if you go to sleep, I will help you take the darkness out of you, something like that. And Riku basically says, I still have that bit of darkness inside of me of Ansem. I'm going to keep it. And, you could take care of Sora while, and I'm going to go with Diz. By the way, there is this character called Diz that was dressing up as Ansem, but then Diz come. And then there's this whole compilation in Kingdom Hearts 2 that Diz is Ansem the Wise, and then Ansem stole Diz's name. It's just mind-boggling. Then then Ansem the Wise all of a sudden becomes Xemnas, and then Xemnas all of a sudden, then if you play Birth by Sleep, all of a sudden Xeno becomes Xemnas. It's fucking crazy. It's like how to max the fucking puzzle. The Kingdom Hearts storyline, when you try to piece together the main enemy, it's fucking confusing, but it is a great series. I highly, highly recommend playing it, getting it, but if you haven't got into the story, why are you watching this video? But if you are watching this video and haven't got into the story, play Birth by Sleep for the PSP, then play Kingdom Hearts 1 on the PS2. It might be hard to find now, but look at Amazon or eBay, they probably have it. It might be expensive, yeah, but it'd be worth the fucking money. I guarantee you. Guarantee you. And plus, they put Kingdom Hearts 1, Chain of Memories, and 358/2 days in one pack for PS3. So that's perfect right there. You don't even have to buy the games, just buy the combo pack. And then the Birth by Sleep one, and then Kingdom Hearts 2, and then Coded would come for the PS3 also. So if you don't want to do all of that, what I just said, just wait until, the Volume 2 of Kingdom Hearts Remix comes out. And it will come out. Don't be like, it will never come out. It will. There's a trailer of it. So, this is the Skull Clown signing off. Have a nice day. And, before I say that, Riku has two paths. Diz told him to pick two paths. Either the light side or the dark side. And Riku was like, Riku's so badass. He's like, I'm going in the middle. And Mickey's like, what? I'm going in the middle. And Diz is like, you mean the road to Twilight Town? And Riku was like, no. It's the world. It's a road to dawn. And that was just badass right there. It's just like, it's a road to dawn. It was just like, there you go, there's your ending. Boom, when you walk up. It's just, it was just awesome. Love that ending. And then after that, you see Roxas and everything, and leading up to basically 358/2 days, and also Kingdom Hearts 2. So, that's it. This is the Skull Clown signing off. Join me on Facebook as Johnny Lasseter, on Twitter as Active Skull Clown. I can't find it. The link will be in the description box. And if you want to see my Kingdom Hearts 1 video, the link will also be in the description box, because it's not in this channel, it's in my other channel. So, the link will be in the description box. So, this is the Skull Clown signing off. Have a nice day, and I am whipped and tired, and holy fuck, what a story this is.